Some of you may have enjoyed a meet or a game at Niles North last year. They installed artificial turf, and with its great success, we extended the project to Niles West High School this year. In addition, Niles West will also have a state-of-the-art track. This track was used most recently in the 2008 Olympic Games in Beijing. It will be one of only 3 facilities in the entire United States of America where high schools are using this wonderful new state-of-the-art material.
Once the field is green, we then start inlaying the hash marks, and then the numbers, and then the arrows. The next thing that goes in are the soccer lines, and then we lay the end zone lettering and the center logo.
Today I'm at Niles North High School in the new Foods Lab.
It's a district that allows its theater artists to experience the art in several different ways. Not just the main 1,500-seat auditorium, but also in an intimate 110-seat black box theater.
So I've really tried to expose myself to every part of the department available.
We're in the auditorium with a sneak peek at the fall production, The Somewhat True Adventures of Robin Hood. Our science department is also working with the math and applied science and technology departments to support STEM, the Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics Coalition. STEM works to support programs for teachers and students at the U.S. Department of Education and the National Science Foundation.
I would like to offer you all a very warm hand of welcome.
Yes, I was in fact involved in the Rocky Horror Science Show, which is our attempt to bring chemistry and physics to the masses.
Baby boomers might remember school looking like this. Students with their hands folded on their desks, listening to a teacher's lecture. Libraries, nothing more than a place to line up and check out books. You memorize, you take a test, maybe even forget most of what you've studied and been tested on. In today's competitive society, those schools owe it to their students to do much more than merely teach to the test. At District 219, it is our mission to improve the academic achievement of every student. We do this in many ways, and one very successful opportunity we offer is the literacy centers at each campus. Staffed by teachers and students who are carefully selected and trained, these welcoming environments encourage students to sit down with a tutor and ask questions. The tutor will teach them how to think about an issue and come up with a logical, appropriate solution on their own. It's not just about reading and writing, and it definitely is not about coming in for a quick answer. The literacy centers teach critical thinking, and they're effective because students actually like coming here. Students of all levels are meeting with their tutors for help in all subject areas: reading, writing, math, science, music, and yes, even physical education classes.
This year students have done a really marvelous job in choosing topics that people have kind of heard of but don't know a lot about, which makes them wonderful topics. There's projects on women's trade union organizers. There's a project on Ida B. Wells, who tried to end lynching in this country. There's projects on Jewish activists. There's projects on people that you've heard of, but not really people that you know a lot about. So the students this year really have outdone themselves in topic selection.
Many of you have given a voice to the events and people that have built this great city, many of whom are unknown to the general public.
From our school fair, we select 10 projects in each category that have the best chance of competing at regionals. So this year we sent 10 exhibit boards, 2 documentaries, because only 2 documentaries were made, and then 9 research papers. And we send those to the regional fair, which is on February 28th. And we host it here at Niles North.
We're so very proud to host this competition, which is really a celebration of academic achievement. You have already accomplished so much by being here. And more importantly, you have had a chance to experience a taste of what professional historians do. District 219 is always looking for ways to reach out to the community. Several years ago, we began to offer a number of technology classes to senior citizens in the area. One class in particular continues to draw students, and it's digital storytelling. Simply put, digital storytelling is the art of turning a personal narrative into a multimedia experience. It can combine music, video, and photos with your creative voice. The results are an original production that engages the viewing audience in ways that are often surprising and powerful. I'm sitting here with Ann Sesto and Phil Lacey. They're going to be working together to tell Ann's story from Italy to America. And like many senior citizens, come to us to learn to tell their personal stories using digital storytelling techniques, creating unique and moving videos to share with their families and the community at large. Stick around. Today we're going to pump some iron. Recently, District 219 adopted an historic agreement with Skokie, Morton Grove, and Lincolnwood Park districts to grow and develop our feeder athletic programs. Remember, if you have young children at home, be sure to watch for clinics offered by your local park district. They just might be a springboard to give your child an early advantage in high school athletics. Once these younger kids get into high school, our Niles North or Niles West Strength and Conditioning program will give them the in-season and off-season fitness training they need to compete in one of the toughest athletic leagues in the nation.
Off-season, that's when the coaches really push on building your muscle and building your strength and endurance and your speed and everything.
A lot of our athletes do come in during their study hall time for in-season training. So an athlete that is, let's say, playing volleyball can come in at any point during the day, during the study hall, and they can receive their in-season training to just keep their athleticism up as much as possible.
Off-season training is more like heavier weights, and when you're in season, you're using more bands and stability balls and just toning your muscles and keeping them strong and in shape. We all keep each other accountable, and we're all here for each other. We love to see each other exceed and do well, so it's just a really great atmosphere here.